Hit him again!
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
Red light. Hold on.
On May 31st, 2025, in Austin, Texas, body-worn camera footage captured officers attempting to stop a reported stolen vehicle. The driver, 18-year-old Devin Guevara, refused to comply and sped away, running red lights and crashing into another car before coming to a halt.
Green light. Research Service Road southbound in Georgia. 35 miles an hour. It's slowing down significantly. Alright, hey, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050. Sorry, EMS. Sorry, EMS. Sorry, EMS.
As officers approached, Guevara suddenly pulled a gun, forcing them to open fire to protect themselves. Wounded, he surrendered at the scene and was taken into custody.
Westbound, we have shots fired. All officers are okay. We have shots fired, shots taken.
All the way out! Keep moving, keep moving! Keep coming out! Keep coming out!
After receiving medical treatment, he was booked into the Travis County Jail, where he now faces multiple felony charges related to the chase, collision, and armed confrontation.
Do you have any EMS stage at the South Scotland Ward 183 for now?
On May 24th, 2023, Cobb County Police located a stolen vehicle on I-75 South, driven by a suspect linked to an armed robbery. The pursuit began after the suspect committed the robbery and then stole a pickup truck in a frantic bid to escape.
For a heavy traffic on the right shoulder, 80 miles an hour. Windy Hill.
There is a third place to bid if it's clear.
As officers closed in, the suspect discarded his weapon but continued to hold a knife to his neck, creating a tense standoff.
Alright, let's see what's coming up!
After a brief standoff, the suspect finally dropped the knife and complied with police orders, lying down on the ground to be taken into custody. In tears, the suspect reportedly said, "I just wanted to get away." On June 8, 2025, the Florida Highway Patrol in Lee County received multiple reports of a red Ford F-150 being driven erratically on I-75 near the 123-mile marker. Trooper Montesa soon located the vehicle near mile marker 127 and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver, later identified as 36-year-old Christina Bethany Slitter, refused to comply and accelerated northbound. The chase quickly escalated as the truck sped through Daniels Parkway and 6 Mile Cypress Parkway, reaching speeds over 90 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour zone. Slitter swerved across lanes, crossed the median, and even drove onto grass shoulders and sidewalks, creating extreme danger for the public.
Right tire lane, westbound into the neighborhood.
10-4, westbound, right tire. Right lane, right tire, going back.
Troopers made several attempts to end the pursuit using precision immobilization techniques, but each time Slitter managed to regain control and continue fleeing.
Back, westbound on the shoulder. Definitely westbound on the shoulder. Making another U-turn back eastbound. LTSO says 54 response. And tell them to get a helicopter up. Fine, nice. They have our back.
Signal 4, 1050.
Finally, coordinated patrol units boxed in the F-150, forcing it to a stop. Even then, the suspect exited with a hostile attitude, shouting threats at officers.
Get out of the car! Not going anywhere!
Slitter resisted arrest, attempting to slip out of her handcuffs and throwing objects at troopers before being subdued. She was transported to the Lee County Jail, where she now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, DUI, reckless driving, threatening law enforcement, and a seatbelt violation. In the early hours of February 4th, 2023, at around 3:15 a.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper on routine patrol along I-75 encountered two pickup trucks parked near the northbound 279-mile marker. Two adult males were seen near the vehicles and appeared to be attempting to steal the second truck or items from within it. As the trooper approached, the suspects quickly fled northbound in their pickup truck, prompting a pursuit. During the high-speed chase, the suspects opened fire several times from their vehicle, with at least one round striking a nearby tanker truck, escalating the danger of the pursuit. On July 11, 2022, Corporal Tyler Van Schoik of the Arkansas State Police was moving into position to take over a chase. Ahead of him, a gray SUV carrying 2 suspects had fled from Little Rock Police, heading south on Highway 367. The warrant had been given to end the chase as quickly as possible, but cautiously.
Wall Street, South Alabama, traffic light, speed 70 miles an hour. So, 49, stand by. With it, 5-4. Dash, southbound, gas and wood. Traffic light, medium speed 70.
The chase continued into rural roads, stalling for time but not much. Ahead lay a more populated stretch of road, with grocery stores, banks, even a daycare center. Continuing the chase would be far more risky. Van Schoik waited, observed, then saw an opportunity.
Southbound Rock Street, southbound bar, speed, say 80 miles an hour. Cornfield, 10 from South Alabama. Traffic is light, speed 60.
With the road straight and the space clear, he pulled in and executed a precise pit that sent the SUV veering off course, crashing into a utility pole, sending dust flying.
Approaching 7th Bell, 1 field in attempt, southbound approach. Traffic light, speed 60.
1 bell, set it down, another bell, southbound approach.
A few moments later, it was over. Both suspects were arrested and faced multiple criminal charges, ending a chase that nearly turned out to be much worse. On July 12, 2023, authorities received a report of a high-speed eastbound chase on Interstate 40 at kilometer marker 256.
Like traffic stopping up here, be careful.
A gray Tesla was recorded traveling at over 90 miles per hour. The other suspect was driving recklessly, weaving through lanes at triple-digit speeds while officers attempted to close the gap.
Yeah, wait.
I got it, close that tire.
After crashing into roadblocks, officers caught up and used a pit maneuver to force the vehicle into the median. The Tesla was eventually stopped near kilometer marker 282. The suspect was apprehended. A search of the vehicle revealed drugs, leading to multiple criminal charges.
he's pulling over. He's pulling over.
On June 25th, 2025, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper working with Homeland Security spotted a gray Toyota RAV4 in Miami-Dade County. The driver appeared unbelted and attempted to fasten his seatbelt upon noticing law enforcement.
Pulled over?
Yeah.
Let me know whenever you want to go there.
When officers tried to conduct a traffic stop near SR 836, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled, leading police onto SR 826. The pursuit continued at high speed as the suspect attempted to evade capture.
Somebody from the north is chasing into the south.
Pit.
Troopers executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to collide with an RV and a concrete barrier. The driver fled on foot but was captured by AI agents. He was identified as Nelson Jose Gomez Leon and later medically cleared at a local hospital.
I fucking hit too fucking hard, man. Fuck. Yeah, I fucking got hooked on that car.
On the afternoon of February 5th, 2023, patrol officers on Interstate 75 spotted an older model Ford Ranger driving dangerously, swerving between lanes, cutting off other vehicles, and even using the emergency lane to overtake other cars. Florida Highway Patrol officers began a pursuit with flashing lights and sirens while coordinating via radio and tracking the truck's location. Despite heavy traffic, the officers maintained a safe distance and waited for a safer moment to intervene. When the road briefly cleared and the truck approached, the median and officer performed a pit maneuver. The patrol car struck the side of the truck, causing it to spin and crash into a concrete barrier, severely damaging it and rendering it immobile. Officers approached with their weapons drawn and ordered the driver out of the vehicle. He was pulled out of the car, subdued to the ground, and handcuffed with a K-9 unit deployed to restrain him. The suspect appeared panicked and later showed signs of mental distress while in the patrol car. He was arrested for reckless driving and several other potential charges, ending a dangerous highway chase. On the night of July 4th, 2021, Officer Ennis was patrolling Fulton County when he spotted several vehicles staging an illegal street race in the West End Mall parking lot.
Don't move! Turn the car off! Turn the car off!
As he moved in to intervene, the driver of a red Dodge Charger jumped into the car and sped off. In a split-second decision, Officer Ennis used his patrol vehicle to push the Charger into a rear fence, preventing a dangerous escape. Despite the crash, the driver refused to surrender. He fled on foot, running through a parking lot and crashing through trees toward Oak Street. This incident highlights how reckless driving under the guise of car culture endangers lives and property. True automotive passion values safety, respect, and community. When recklessness replaces those values, it becomes a crime, and accountability must follow. On November 21st, 2025, around 8:14 a.m., Trooper Loftus was patrolling Interstate 430 southbound near the 1-mile marker when the Little Rock Police Department reported they were pursuing a vehicle driven by a female suspect near Stagecoach Road and Crystal Valley Road.
856, traffic light.
CFS received.
15 ASP, I'm right here at Stagecoach in Crystal Valley.
And we'll wait till you go ahead and hop in once the car gets right there.
Loftus responded to the area, located the pursuit traveling east on Crystal Valley, and joined as the primary unit.
15 Little Rock, 1037.
1037 at 815.
The suspect vehicle ran a red light and turned onto Stagecoach Road, despite multiple cars waiting at the intersection. To prevent a prolonged and dangerous pursuit in heavy traffic, Trooper Loftus moved alongside the vehicle and executed a TBI. The maneuver caused the car to rotate clockwise and strike the curb on the westbound shoulder of Stagecoach Road, eventually stopping against a traffic control device near Little Rock Fire Station 24. The driver, Daviana Dean, was taken into custody without further incident.
Put our troop aid is 1064, resume normal traffic at 816, one suspect 1015.
On April 13, 2021, along Interstate 16, officers observed a maroon Ford F-150 swerving dangerously between lanes, nearly colliding with other vehicles. When signaled to stop, the driver ignored commands and sped north onto I-75. The truck weaved through traffic, frequently driving onto the emergency lane and disregarding traffic signals, creating a highly hazardous situation for motorists along the route. Near exit 169, law enforcement executed a tactical maneuver that caused the F-150 to lose control, veer off the road, and come to a complete stop.
He's off the right shoulder.
The driver, later identified as 16-year-old Havati Ahmadi, abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot into nearby woods. Officers quickly pursued and apprehended him, bringing the dangerous situation under control.
Hey, one off the right here, one up on the...
Bellevue, Washington, October 12, 2024. A traffic stop turned into a dangerous standoff when officers pulled over a Mercedes with no plates. Unknown to police, one of the suspects inside carried a homemade explosive device. After deploying stop sticks, the vehicle was forced to a halt. One suspect fled on foot while the driver stayed put, prompting a slow-speed pit maneuver to bring the car to a complete stop. As officers approached, the driver pulled out a ball-shaped object with a fuse and attempted to ignite it. Realizing the threat, police quickly evacuated the area and called in the bomb squad. A second explosive was later discovered in the vehicle. Both devices were safely detonated by experts. The suspect was arrested and now faces multiple felony charges, including possession and attempted use of explosives against officers. Sheridan, Arkansas. A high-speed police chase on Wednesday resulted in damage to several law enforcement and city vehicles, but no injuries were reported. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Department, the pursuit began near Grant 56 in the Ico area after 31-year-old Carlos Smith fled from a routine traffic stop by state police troopers in Lamar. Speeds during the chase exceeded 90 miles per hour. The Sheridan Police Department and the Grant County Sheriff's Department joined the pursuit, which ended on Oklahoma Street in Sheridan. Officers used spike strips and other maneuvers to stop Smith. In total, 3 Sheridan police vehicles, 2 Grant County Sheriff's units, and 1 city vehicle were damaged. Authorities confirmed that no officers or civilians were hurt. Smith, who already had multiple warrants across several states, now faces additional charges from the Arkansas State Police related to the pursuit. The video shows a dramatic Arkansas State Police pursuit on E40 as a truck driver fled at high speed, swerving recklessly through traffic while officers feared he might be carrying a grenade.
We're going to be staying northeastbound.
To stop the threat, troopers executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the truck spinning to a smoky halt.
Pit.
Officers advanced cautiously with shields and weapons, prepared for any explosion or fire.
I think it's going to be between 67 and Roto.
Let's see your hands!
They smashed a window, cut the seatbelt, and pulled the unconscious suspect from the cab. A knife was recovered, medical aid was confirmed, and the scene was quickly secured so traffic could safely reopen.
Alright. Alex, I'm gonna get the door. You're on.
On July 10th, 2025, at 11:41 a.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a gray Mercedes GLC on SR 408 traveling 92 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone with heavily tinted windows. As the trooper attempted a stop, the driver accelerated and fled, initiating a pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly at speeds over 135 miles per hour, weaving through traffic, using the shoulder, and nearly causing multiple crashes. Near mile marker 7, the Mercedes lost control and struck the median barrier, damaging its wheels but continuing briefly. A PIT maneuver followed a brake check, causing the vehicle to spin and stop on the shoulder.
Alright, get ready for fun.
54 pointed if you can.
Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Hold me, stop.
54 pointed if you can.
Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Hold me, stop. Hey, stay back. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Come on, get back in the car. Hey, he's running on foot.
The driver fled on foot but was quickly apprehended and identified as Darius Demetrius Lowe, already on release for a prior fleeing offense involving serious injury. He admitted to possessing drugs and tried to discard a bag later confirmed to contain 27 fentanyl pills, approximately 10.3 grams.
We're running left down 8 ramp. Your time hills on foot like
Is that everybody's detained? Is there anybody at large?
Sorry, one driver fled out the drivers.
A search revealed $3,877 in cash, additional substances, and a torch lighter resembling a firearm. Lowe was arrested for fleeing and multiple drug-related offenses, and all evidence was seized.
1541 reference drivers advising there's nobody else in the...
On December 16, 2023, Trooper First Class Tyler Nelson observed a black Chrysler 200 make an improper lane change near mile marker 10. When he attempted a traffic stop near mile marker 8, the vehicle accelerated and fled westbound, prompting a multi-unit pursuit. The suspect vehicle entered I-540 south toward Fort Smith, where occupants threw small baggies and a black backpack onto the roadway.
He's throwing stuff out.
Yeah, he just threw a white bag.
2A. Got heavy traffic. We're coming up to 3 now. Ken, if you're up there, get the box. Somebody post one, get the box set up. Behind you, I was at the 0. Alright, we're coming up to exit 3 right now. Exit 3. Speed 99. Passing in the median.
He may lose it there.
The driver sped along the shoulder and median until Corporal Matt Price executed a successful TVI on the Arkansas River Bridge, ending the chase.
Speed to 100. Enforcement coming up 29 middle. Trying to get it back medium.
Back one.
Yeah, we got a little bit of heavy traffic up here. Trying to get you locked in a little bit. Stay down 50 miles.
Driver Anthony Brown Otter and passengers Jasmine Page and Joshua Shepard were arrested. The recovered backpack contained roughly 226 grams of marijuana and 446 grams of methamphetamine. All three were transported to the Crawford County Detention Center and charged with multiple felony offenses. On April 23, 2025, at 2:36 p.m., a Fairfax County officer stopped a 1999 Toyota Corolla on Majestic Lane for an expired safety sticker. The driver, 36-year-old Jamal Wee of Fairfax, was argumentative and refused to comply, prompting a call for backup.
Call Joe Biden or call George Bush. Your driver's license? No, there's no. I don't have a driving license. Why not? Go back, sit in the fucking car, and leave.
No, sir.
No?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
Can I get your name?
No.
No?
No.
Down 1441.
Hey,
So-
listen, American. This is take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to give me that?
Hey, don't you read?
When additional officers arrived, Wee suddenly drew a gun and fired through the driver's side window. The bullet struck one officer's bicep, passed through, hit another officer's forearm, and shattered a parked car's rear windshield. Wee tried to fire again, but his gun malfunctioned. A third officer on the passenger side returned fire, hitting Wee 4 times. He was taken to a hospital and later pronounced dead. Both injured officers were treated and released.
Hey, don't you read, dude?
800 Bravo, shots fired.
This incident shows how quickly a routine stop can become deadly. Do you think this tragedy could have been avoided, or was the officer forced to act to protect lives? On June 9, 2023, troopers observed a gray Ford Escape speeding and swerving on Liberty Parkway in Chatham County and attempted a traffic stop after confirming the violation by radar.
Going in Tremont, so close. Bringing it. Sam Adam Lincoln 0636. That's Sam 0636.
The driver fled, leading officers through residential streets and onto I-516 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, running stop signs and narrowly avoiding multiple collisions.
Alright, Ricky, he just go. Start going. 1050, Ricky. Alright. Wait for the cars. Alright, try. Get up there. Oh, okay, go. You got it. Stop. Oh, don't hit the car. Hit him. Hit him. Try and get him. Before he gets back on the interstate. Right here, get him. Get out. Wait, there's a car right behind us. Bring it. Overturn. 1050. Stop.
To protect the public, a pit maneuver was executed, causing the vehicle to crash. The driver, later identified as Yolanda Irvine, showed signs of intoxication and was taken into custody after medical evaluation.